You know, I see the religious women have a lot to say. One in particular have a lot to say, calling me a demon, huh? I happened to catch the tail end of that live stream. I tell you, you see, these religious women, when they can't control you, they quote unquote in the truth, and they got their yes men whom they control with their fake outrage, talking about they got the light. There's no light in them. There's no light in you. I didn't tell you to be careful with these over religious women, these Bible thumper chicks, because they are the worst. They are the worst. They are worse than the worldly women that these men speak of, the yes men speak of. They talk about these worldly women. However, look at their track record. Look at the spew that these yes men will allow in a chat. And this is one of the reasons why I know that these yes men are in control by these ladies. They are in control by these ladies controlling them. That's what it is. They control them. And I'm letting y'all see that when you're not caught up in the web, in the traps, in the foolishness, in the nonsense, they're going to spew. I knew this was coming. They was watching yesterday in the clouds. They was watching like they watching right now. Hey, listen, ladies, you can't control me. So you reporting to your yes boyfriend on YouTube, your yes men on YouTube. Seem like I said, they're gonna have a problem in their hands. They're gonna have a serious problem in their hands. And then they call King a demon. They call King a demon. How is he a demon? Because he exposed what's going on over there? He didn't tell me everything. And this is good for him to know what's going on, what they think about him over there. Particularly this chick that I was supposedly dealing with, who was a spy for them. And because she didn't know what I was doing and what I got going on, and she allowed another man to talk about me, and with her fake crying and her fake tears and her lies, now she calling me a demon. Good. You could call me a demon, an agent, or I'm a monitoring spirit, or he lied on you. These guys believe these passive aggressive women that are mods in particular channels. That's how I know these men don't have experience with ladies, don't know that they're going to bring them down to the ground. The book of Proverbs 31:3 says, give not all unto thy woman, for she destroyeth kings. They destroy relationships, friendships, business ordeals. They trust these women. They love these women who don't care about them. They just want to one up on you men. You talk about these 304s, you talk about these worldly ladies and what they need to get done right, and you have women right in your camp who are very destructive, who are very decisive, who are very manipulative. And you will see it real soon. And I'm going to sit back and watch the show when the time comes. And I'm going to be elsewhere watching from high above in a nice old place, chilling and watching. And then I see the message and it comes to my desk and I say, see, I told you so. You see, how y'all gonna disrespect King because what he told me, which has said about me? Y'all won't say it to my face, I tell you that. If you were to see me, you won't say it to my face because you didn't say it to my face when I was there in person. So you can say it on the internet because it's a safe place for you. You won't say it to my face. Everything I said about me was behind the scenes. You won't say it to my face. You're not man enough to say it to my face. You got these ladies doing your work, watching me, telling on themselves. They can't even keep their mouth shut. That's how I know I got them going crazy. Because if I'm this demon, if I'm this reckless person, the chick that y'all saw me on the channel with, going to these men's channels, calling me this and that. If I was all this, why would you deal with me for that short period of time? Because you were sent. And when I figured out what was going on, I say, okay, gotta watch this person. Because I don't go by what they say. And see, guys, you have to understand, when you don't be controlled by any woman in this world, you're going to be all right. Ado Sky, what's up? Joe, what's up? So I'm telling you, it's going to get crazy how tomorrow I will have a show. And I will have people call in tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that because tomorrow is going to be a big show. Today I'm just going in on these religious women and these yes men and these occultic groups. Because see, when you separate yourself from these people, you start seeing who they really are. Their spells don't work. Their maleficent ways don't work. And you get caught not in a traps by these women, these Total Recall reciprocated chicks. Y'all remember the Total Recall, Joe? You know Total Recall. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he had this chick that she was watching him, seeing if he find out who he is. And when he found out who he is, they was after him. That's what's going on right now. And then it was a Total Recall 2, same thing. They have to send their coordinate chicks. They have them on the internet. And that's why I tell you guys, if you deal with somebody on the internet, know she knows somebody. Just like the industry. They try to corner you into something to keep tabs on you. And when they can't keep tabs on you, they find you a problem. It's too many yes men. Did y'all know it's crazy I talked about Offset and Quavo, and now Cardi B is done with Offset? Ain't that interesting? Cardi B is done with Offset. This early today, she woke up and got a divorce and talking bad about him. Yet she stayed with him for a long time. See, when they can't control you, and Offset, he ain't no good. He's a demon. She a demon too. Just like most of these chicks that's in the truth, they demons, disguised as angels. They put on this heart. And guys, be careful with these women with these crosses. How many times I have to tell you that? How many times I have to tell you to be careful with these women wearing these crosses? Most of these chicks on the internet, they got crosses. They got the butterfly. Stay away. Any woman with butterfly and got that cross, they're a problem. If you seen the Pop the Balloon show, and I'm going to do a short on it, a particular guy said, you're kind of attractive, yet you got that butterfly. Anybody knows what that butterfly stands for. Everybody knows. So when I got wind of that cross photo, I said, yep, this is a problem. The other chick, same thing, cross, problem. Anytime I see a woman with a cross and the butterfly, I said they are problems. They are used to set you up. They don't stay with one man. So you got these over religious chicks and these truths with crosses, certain jewelry they wear, certain nose area. You got to pay attention to detail. Something's going to tell you about them. And so they thought, okay, well, he won't find out. You don't think I will find out? You got some of these guys wear crosses. They got crosses on their chain, on their jewelry, on their beads. They worship beads. You got a lot of these chicks in the truth worship beads. They draw artwork of not good, only evil. They look at men with crosses on. There's a lot of definition with that. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, gentlemen. You see a woman, she look good. Nah, check out her house. Check out her family's history. Look her up. See what she about. Because when you lie with her, they're going to try to put that good on you. If you start hearing somebody say good in YouTube, you got it from here. I gave you another scenario. You know what that means. She got that, yeah. So they use that to lower you in and to put the on you, and then they do something to you, and if it don't work, it ricochets right back on them. So you got a lot of these, like the Erykah Badu's type of chicks. She put the on Andre 3000, and look what happened to Andre 3000. He lost everything. So when these chicks put these unks on you, you start losing. You're not supposed to be losing things when the woman put an on you. Okay? Y'all love that terminology? Put a 5 in the chat if you love that terminology. I know you're going to use it when you go on panels. Y'all go on certain panels. Y'all be like, yo, be careful with these women because they got that Oh, man. If I start hearing that, I'm going to be chuckling in the clouds. I'm going to be like, yo, that's what's up. It's getting around. The word is getting around. That's what's up. A lot of ladies ain't going to like that. So I find this very interesting that this is going on right now, because they think I sent a spy to the man. No, I haven't talked to King in a long time. King, I haven't talked to him in a long time because they've been told King not to talk to me. Okay? So they're getting paranoid now. They're getting scared now. They nervous now. So, this particular individual have a live talking about the light thing. It was hilarious. I find that very hilarious. He's bringing people on, to talk about their experience. Not everybody had a good experience there. Stop trying to promote everybody had a good time. I know King ain't the only one, probably. He's just the only one that's talking about it. And he ain't like what was going on. So that's the Most High's doing. The Most High let me know what's going on, to put that brother on to let me know what's going on. And this particular chick is just modern, talking-ish. Because she couldn't control me. She knew probably what was going down. And because she couldn't control me, they set up the whole thing on me. And the yes man, of course, they want to know what I'm doing. And they still don't know what I'm doing. And I'm telling you guys, The woman with these crosses, be careful with these women with the crosses. Be careful with these women with the butterfly. Be careful with that unk. Because a lot of them is putting on that unk for real, for real. Like, you have to be careful. They put on that butterfly unk. And you be thinking, oh man, this is the one for me. You think you found love and everything is in paradise. No, it don't work like that. You got to deal with reality. Because these chicks know the book maybe a lot more than you. Doesn't mean she's living right. Just because some of these guys know the book more than you doesn't mean, ladies, he living right. He just know the book. So now they doing prayers on YouTube. You're not supposed to do prayers on YouTube. You're trying to show off to other men. You pray in secret. There's nowhere in the book it says pray in front of everybody. Yo, that is demonic to the core. You hear me? I done tell you about these Georgina folks, man. Something is off about them. Something is off about that state, for real. I'm not saying all, I'm just saying in particular. You get what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I know you watching, you over religious chick. I know you watching, you ain't got nothing to do. They tell you to come watch my channel. You still watch just like the other ones do. I'm just enjoying myself. I just happen to catch it. I said, let me go see if I catch this broad in there. And I caught her in there talking ish. I mean, these entities do not know when to shut up. Shut up and just don't put yourself in the middle of something you have no business of doing. Yo, so I'm just like, yo, it's good to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they love attention. And then dude was showing that he was at a suite, which was hilarious. Well, what are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to prove that to? You at a suite. Ain't nobody caring about that. Okay, you was in the suite, trying to impress chicks? Trying to impress these religious chicks? Trying to gravitate to some new chicks on the team? Yo, they getting desperate. Yo, people are getting desperate on the internet, Joe. Ado Sky. People are getting desperate on the internet. This guy called himself Brain. I call him Brain No Talent Is. He just happened to have somewhat of a know certain things. That's about it. That doesn't mean he has it. Yeah, my fault, y'all. Brain talent is, right? Just because he knows certain things doesn't mean he's in the right spirit. A lot of them ain't in the right spirit. You know? Hold on, I'm trying to see something. Can y'all hear me real good? Put a 5 in the chat. If you can hear me real good, put a 5 in the chat. Anybody that's watching and tuning in, put a 5 in the chat. So yeah, it's crazy with these over religious chicks, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. How you doing, Joels? Good to see you. What's going on? Tell your husband I say hello. So that's what I'm saying. Like, old girl was sent by these entities. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. They saying a lot of things over there in that chat that I probably don't know about until if I want to watch the replay, I'll probably watch it just to get a giggle and a laugh, because it's funny how these entities are roaming around trying to get guests on the show. When you're getting so paranoid, if everybody had a good time, how can I have an agent in the camp? That don't make no sense, because King and I haven't talked in a year or so. And that was only a couple of times on Instagram. What is these people talking about? So y'all should have kept your mouth shut. You open your mouths to everybody. So it's going to be eventually other people going to tell me what's going on. There's going to be other people going to tell me what's going on. And now you're going to, that's why he had that show. That's why Brain Dez had that show, because he's nervous. He's nervous. And he's using old girl. You know what I'm saying? Because they all working together. They all in cahoots. And they are upset with her because she didn't get the information she's supposed to get. She tried to use that on me. It didn't work. Wearing the cross, beads, worshiping the beads. A lot of the things they do. You're going to see all come out. So be careful with a woman that you think is good, that looks okay, kind of attractive or attractive. Man, they be doing all types of stuff. You got a lot of these chicks into all types of spells, especially if they got a photo of you. They try to do something to your photo. You know what I'm saying? Try to have self-control over you. Try to lower your energy. You know? So, yeah. I'm telling you, they upset that I know what's going on and that I'm smart enough to see what's going on. They're like, he ain't being quiet. So we're going to call him a demon. We're going to get a lot of people to come on the show because they still want me around. Remember, they still want me around. They still want, you know what's crazy? They still want me around. You know how I know they still want me around? Because of the assets and the connections I have, they can't even get themselves. Because if they have all this connection, right? Think about it, y'all. Pay attention. I'm not telling you to choose sides. Just observe for yourself. Observe for yourself. If I'm this evil guy, I'm this wicked guy, I'm this and that and the third, why they still want to have connections with me? Why they trying to impress me with other people? It's all a game. It's all a game. And so this particular chick is in on the money scheme. She's in on the money scheme. Guys, there's nothing going to get done. You know how long it takes to get something done in North Carolina? Hey, Joe, you still in the chat? This guy got a land. This is one person I could ask. I ain't going to talk to nobody that don't know anything about a land. I know somebody I could talk to in the chat. Joe, you still there? Joe's not in this messy stuff. He's not into the gossip. I got a question for him. Because Joe had a land for a minute. And he could tell you how long it takes for you to get certain things situated. Especially you want to get people involved. If it's one person that knows about it, it would be him. Because it's easy to get people to come, to spend money, to get away for a few days. Now, you're talking long term? No, it don't work like that. And see, what you're going to start realizing, people are going to question things, and they have every right to. So they didn't want Jacqueline to support me. So they threatened Jacqueline to stop supporting me. Y'all know about that, right? They even had Jacqueline say bad things about me. And you know what's the crazy part about this whole thing? All these chicks used to do all the love hearts. Y'all remember that, fellas? They used to do all the love hearts and all. I was like, looking at it like, okay, whatever. I realize, I know it's not authentic. It's not real. Now they want to act like they don't use heart emojis, these chocolate, these witchcraft emojis no more. Well, some of them still do. Some of them, guys, you have women do love chocolate spells on their avatars. Be careful with these hearts. That's casting spells. With these butter words. Dudes be falling for these fake femininity bras. In Western society, they fake femininity. There's not too much femininity, ladies, in America. Because a lot of the men are being whiny men. So guess what? Of course the woman ain't going to be feminine if it's not too many masculine men around. Look what the men have become. Busybodies, gossipers, slanderers. So now the women don't have no choice either to deal with each other or go elsewhere. That's what's going on. And so they upset because I still have a decent audience. They wanted my channel to be gone. They wanted me to do something to that kid. And they the ones who knew about the whole thing. So if they was talking bad about me online publicly, they've been talking bad about me for a minute. It's just that it's caught up because their traps didn't work. I told y'all I don't go by what people say. I go by what people do and how they move. And I keep receipts. I'm very observant. And so you think because you told Jacqueline not to support me, because that NAN initiative is more important. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to invest in anything. I'm not going to put no money into anything when I know you disrespected me. You got an issue with me. You got an issue with me. Tell me to my face. These people see me. They ain't had no issue to me because they had an issue with me. They just couldn't say it. They wasn't man enough to say it in my face. So they had to use their scheme chicks and scheme dudes to do the dirty work. Be careful with these prayers and all these Bibles and all these wordings and all these scriptures. I'm not saying not to read your Bible. You read your Bible and read the Apocrypha. I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is a lot of them only use that when they're being cornered. You notice I ain't use no scriptures, right? It's not to say I don't know the scripture, with the exceptions. You notice I said, why these people keep bothering me? If what I'm saying is not true, why are you attacking? Because it's true. See, my words, it goes through the airways. I may not have that many people watch at times. I may not have, like they have a big group watching, a great group tank. That doesn't mean that the far few that watch gets it. And that's what they pissed off about. That's what they upset about. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, notice I didn't even monetize the video. Normally I monetize the video. I'll monetize the video after this. I'll monetize the video after this. Or I could go to the place real quick, type in and monetize the video. Yeah, so if y'all don't mind, yeah, let me see. Okay, now I'll do it after the show. Because they are afraid and what you're saying is true. Yeah. The thing about it is they see I'm not bothered by it. It's just that I'm calling out the foolishness. These chicks cannot keep their mouths quiet. They got to talk because remember, even though I'm not with this particular chick, I lied with this chick, and because I lied with this chick, she has something of me, right? So we're no longer together. So it's true what they say, and which I already know. When you lay with someone, that person has a piece of you, and you have a piece of them. The difference is I know how to get that off of me. I know how to, because let me tell you guys something, fellas. When you lie with a woman and that woman ain't right, other women could pick up that energy. You know that? And they may not want to deal with you. So when I realized what was going on, I did a serious authentic cleansing before I dealt with the young Tenderoni. Because if the young Tenderoni would have picked up her scent, chances are, nothing would have probably went down. Because a woman knows when you had another woman. The thing is, I ran that energy off. They're gonna say, "Oh, that's witchcraft." No, it's not witchcraft. You could get that spirit bond off of you. When you have a certain woman on you, it's a certain aura, and you have to be with her enough times to know it's legit. So her way just didn't work on me. It didn't work. And I'm glad it didn't. Because that will lead you down to the straight way of fire, okay? So, gentlemen, if you want to know how to get rid of that spell chicks off of you, the email is WTHEHELLUP7, WTHEHELLUP7@gmail.com, and I'll tell you what you need to do. Because you want to get that off of you. You don't want that person to be in your mind, okay? So, just telling you what's going on. Joe knows what I'm talking about. Joel's husband knows what I'm talking about. Ados, I believe he's in a relationship long. Most of the people that watch my channel has been in a long-term relationship with their significant other. Most of the people that watch my channel have been with their significant other for a long time. So that's good. That's why I call a strong spiritual love and passion. And it's not to say that they don't have agreements and disagreements. What I'm saying is the connection is strong. Nobody could break it. A lot of these ladies these days, they just want to take your soul, cast spells on your semen, bond you from being in a relationship with another person. The Bible says one of the worst things is a woman jealous of another woman. That's biblical. That's one of the worst things that any woman could do is be jealous of another woman. It's crazy. So what else is going on? So I'm going to talk about the Cardi B thing. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for a video of that. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. And I say I'm going to show you the short of the guy on the Pop the Balloon show when he did not want it to get with that chick with the cross. I'm going to do a short on that. So be on the lookout for that short. Be on the lookout for an upload on the Cardi B situation. What's your take on it with the Offset thing? Both of them weird anyway to begin with. That's a perfect example of the whoop whoop, the unk unk. She put so much unk unk on Offset he looked more for women. Tell me if I'm lying, Joe, Jewels, whoever's listening. Let me know if I'm lying or not. Don't Offset look like a unk? She put that heavy unk on him, and he looked more ladylike than a man. You see, when you deal with a woman and you look more like her than she looked like you, that's a problem. That's a problem. She has no features of Offset. No features. He got more features of looking like her. Go look at the photos. Tell me if I'm lying. You got men out here that they women, they look like their wife, then the wife look like their husband. And I don't want to hear about the food. No, that food she put on you, she make you look like her, more feminine. No masculinity. She done took all your masculinity energy. That's what you call a succubus. Drain all your energy and then took all your manly ways away. And you start becoming so effeminate. You know how men become effeminate? It's when they got that unk on them. Is I'm lying? You got, even if it's interracial couple or non-interracial couple, these ladies are taking the full energy of these men away. Of course, Jewels. Of course. I could agree with that. The point is, if I'm dealing with a woman and I'm looking like my woman, that's not good. That means she's a succubus, she's a drainage, and she that's what these women do. That's what's going on with that dude over there in Georgia. We ain't talking about you, New Breed. We're talking about your partner in crime. Talking about your partner in crime. Brain is. Telling you. Talk like a woman, think like a woman. That's a quackly voice. Most of these guys, when you have a strong way about yourself, you can hear that womanly voice. Tell me if I'm lying. You watch most of these men content creators, ladies, be honest. Be honest. They talk like women. You think that's your homegirl. You could sense it, like the woman got more say because the voice speaks. Do you know in most relationships, when you with your lady and you give her the work of the Most High, you give it to her good, she has a pep in your step, and she starts imitating you a little bit. That does not to say she's a man. She still talk feminine, yet she got more of a pep in her step. It's a balance. She start looking like you brother and sister. That's how it's supposed to be. Not supposed to be the other way around. You looking like your woman. That's off. That's off. You're not dealing with an ordinary lady. If you looking like her, she's supposed to look like you. She's supposed to have your features. And we could see clearly with Quavo, he walks like a woman, talk like a woman. Offset do the same thing. He like, hey, everybody. My name is Offset. He talking like a woman when he go on these shows. Even Ray J talk like a woman. Y'all know Ray J. He was on F&F yesterday. He was on F&F show yesterday. Fresh had him on. Myron wasn't there. That came to my feed. He was talking like a woman. My name is Ray J. I'm like, this dude is a woman. This dude is a woman. He was talking like a woman. I'm telling you, these entities, they got that womanly spirit in them. Some of these guys in the truth, they got these women, supposedly in the truth, they got that woman spirit. Ahab had that woman spirit. He talked like he talked like a queen, like a king. Yeah, it said King Ahab, yet you got to read between the lines of his work ethics was like a woman. And that's what you see going on. And think of what you're doing. Look what's going on in America. They got a woman talking to Trump. Does that look normal to you? Does that look normal to you? That's not normal. And this particular chick, she draining all these dudes, draining all of them. To the point she had on the queen of stealing energy, Megan Thee Stallion. She will take all your energy by the time you deal with her. Look what she did to old boy, set him up because he told the truth. He couldn't keep his mouth quiet. He was like a woman. He told too much about the industry. What's his name? Somebody tell me his name. That he got set up in that situation. They used that as a way to arrest him to do 10 years. What's his name? What's the dude's name? He was talking too much. He was around Megan Thee Stallion. Couldn't keep his mouth shut. She put the on him. Dude couldn't keep his mouth shut. That's a chick you want to stay away from because she wears a cross. She's a prime example. Is I'm lying? Tell me, Joe. Jewels, whoever's watching. Don't Megan Thee Stallion wears a cross? You seen her with a butterfly thing on? Come on now. Come on now. You got dudes thirsting for that butterfly cross. Next thing you know, they get with her, just like the Kardashians. Dudes turn like women. Look at the situation with whatchamacallit. He turned as a woman fully. The dad of the Kardashians. This stuff is real, y'all. And that's what's going on over there. You're going to start seeing these dudes looking like women. Talking like women. Trying to prove a point. So this is Floridian Rollo. Appreciate everyone for tuning into the show. Like, share, subscribe. Whoever supported, thank you. If you supported behind the scenes. If not, it is what it is. Make sure we get the likes up. That's all I have to say about this topic. So be on the lookout for a short upload. I may come back on live later on. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to enjoy this weather where I'm at and go and have a good time. Y'all take it easy and peace.